Seems there's been a slight movement already, but not too much. Hello everybody and welcome to day 58 of my Jaguar S-Type restoration project. Today I'm first going to reattempt the front suspension's vertical link. Afterwards I will walk you through the list of replacement bars I've ordered so far for the suspension rebuild, and if there's some time left I will try to press out the one or another rubber bearing. Those of you who have joined me on day 57 know that I wasn't able to detach the rear lower arm from the wheel knuckle or vertical link. I will now try to attempt the ball joint again with a heavy duty puller. Next time I would do this as long as the suspension is still attached to the car. No, I'm afraid this was slipping off the arm and I actually managed to damage the alloy a little bit. Slipped off again, this time on the other side. Those bolts here shall prevent the lower part to slip off, but those are a little bit too long for my project here, so I have to find some nuts to put them in between on this side. No nuts, but 2 sockets out of my toolkit. Okay, those legs are now bolted together, but this won't help as long as the legs are loose here on top. I have to find something to put here in between. Those are the bridges I used for locking the camshaft, and surprise, surprise, they fit exactly here in between. So let's give this a try again. If it doesn't work out now, I will have to go for another tool. It seems there's been a slight movement already, but not too much. You won't believe what happened now. The whole heavy duty puller has banded, but no chance to press out this ball joint. Unfortunately, I can't get any further on this issue with the tools I have on hand. Especially I can't put this whole assembly into my hydraulic press. I also know in between where the problem is. The lower portion of this stud is formed that way, and the car has been sitting on this bolt about 150,000 miles now. So obviously the materials have worked into each other over this long period of time, and it may require a massive amount of force to get this detached, but I will try to go for another tool until next week to at least proceed today. I will now try to detach the wheel hub from the vertical link. bolt head size is 15 hex. So all the 4 bolts are out now, but surprisingly the wheel hub doesn't simply fall off. As you could see, also no chance on the wheel hub side. Apply a little rust remover all around and let this sit until next time. Maybe a wonder occurs and this comes loose somehow. Obviously the vertical link is made of alloy, but the hub itself is steel, very rusty steel, and this may make it impossible or nearly impossible to remove. I guess this is the first day ever I wasn't successful with doing anything on my car, and with the lower arm still attached to the vertical link I cannot even attempt the bushings. Nevertheless, I will at least reveal my shopping list on the suspension. Here are all the parts spread out on the workmate: the main lower arm, the vertical link together with the wheel hub, the upper arm, and the front lower banana shaped control arm. All of these arms contain at least 2 rubber bushings. The lower arm contains a 3rd bushing, and as well as the upper arm a ball joint. I originally intended to replace all the bushings and joints with original parts, but unfortunately Jaguar offers only rubber bearings for this main lower control arm, but not for the upper arm, and also not for the banana arm. So I had to search for aftermarket parts. Obviously OE manufacturer for Jaguar is Lamferder, so I searched on their website, and actually Lamferder would offer of course all the rubber bearings you can also get from Jaguar, but also 1 rubber bearing here on the banana arm, and also the 2 rubber bearings on the upper control arm, but Lamferder doesn't offer this bearing, and Lamferder also doesn't offer the ball joint here on top. So I will have to change out these 2 arms as an assembly. This would be around 300 euros or dollars from Jaguar. This would be 600 if I purchase this directly from Lamferder, which company obviously also produces the original parts. This is 100, this is 80, so I ordered those, and on this lower arm I ordered the 3 rubber bearings and of course the ball joint here in the middle. I sincerely hope I will get this out sometime. It's important to know that roughly the same suspension was also used in the Jaguar XF, the successor of the S-Type, while the suspension of the earlier S-Type models up to model year 2002 was completely different. Especially there haven't been two lower arms but only one arm, and also the vertical link and the upper arm look different and have a different part number. Especially the style of the ball joint here at the vertical link was different. In the original S-Type this was mounted facing downwards, so the car was hanging on the ball joint, while on the newer models, as I already mentioned today, the car is sitting on the ball joint, which obviously makes it tremendously hard to get this out. So that's it already for today. Thanks for watching. Maybe you have an idea how to get rid of this ball joint. You can leave a comment below. See you back on my channel next time. Goodbye.